What is going on, guys? Welcome to Brad's Parlay of the Day. Today I got 3-leg parlay for Wednesday, December 27th, 2023. Here, Pick Dawgz with the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps us out a lot. If you want the picks like the best, picks like the most, picks that I bet myself personally, go to pickdawgz.com. Click the premium pick section or click the link in the description of this video and you'll find all my plays there. I love a good parlay. They are fun, but single straight bets and bankroll management is the way to win money long term. So go check that out. That's what the premium picks are about. With that being said, we got a parlay video here. We got a parlay another day, another parlay, and man, Bowling Green, they really let us down today, guys. I don't know what I'm doing taking Bowling Green. I'm watching the game and I'm just like, guys, I'm just disappointed in myself that I gave out that damn pick. And I need redemption in college football. These college football bowl games have been they've been interesting to say the least. I have not been putting these bowl games as premium picks. With these are literally different teams we're watching. Like, none of these teams that we are watching are the same teams that we've seen during the regular season. With that being said, though, I have two college football plays I'm giving out in this parlay. And this parlay it's gonna be back on the square side, guys. I think each one of these plays are in that minus 200, minus 150 range. But when you parlay them all together, you still get a decent return. But I need to see one go through the hoop. After watching what Bowling Green did today against the Minnesota Golden Gophers, the 5-win Minnesota Golden Gophers, I need to see one go through the hoop. So I took the easy way out on this one, but I do feel good about this parlay. So let's start it off, man. Game one, we got this matchup between West Virginia versus North Carolina. I'm going to take West Virginia first half on the money line. Like I said before, these teams aren't the same teams that we've seen all season. And for this game, especially, North Carolina is not the same team. This team is absolutely decimated for this game. They have 7 players who have entered the transfer portal that won't be suiting up for this one. They have 5 players that plan on going to the NFL draft, so they won't be playing. They have 5 players. They have 5 other players that are injured. So this is going to be a whole different team. Of course, as expected, Drake May is not going to play. Tez Walker is not going to play. That's the heart and soul of this offense. And when it comes to West Virginia, they have their own transfers as well. Don't get me wrong, but it's not even close to as bad as UNC's team for this game when it comes to a transfer and just players not playing perspective. When it comes to West Virginia, they had a tough schedule this season. They had the 19th toughest schedule in the FBS this year. And they were a top 25 team when it came to running the ball. UNC's defense gave up 160 rushing yards per game this season. I think that's what's going to be the difference maker. I think West Virginia should be able to run the ball on UNC, get some points on the board, and then with USC's basically backup offense, second string offense, I think they'll struggle to keep up. So I'm going to take West Virginia. I'm going to cut the odds, and not in half, but cut the odds here and just take them on the first half money line. I do like them to cover the spread of 6. I think 6.5. But like I said, I need to see one go through the hoop. So I'm going to take them first half money line. I think that's a smart play there. Last but not least, or not last, second leg, not last but not least. That is coming up though. Oklahoma State versus Texas A&M. On paper this should be a good game. I'm going to take Oklahoma State on the money line here. Texas A&M, another team who has just been absolutely destroyed when it comes to the transfer portal, with 12 players in the transfer portal that won't be suited enough for this one. With Jimbo Fisher getting fired this year, having all that money, he basically robbed the school. I mean, he put his work in, but the amount of money he has and will be making for not coaching is absolutely incredible for him, not for the university or the fans of Aggie football. But it should be interesting to see what Texas A&M looks like over the next couple of years. As a Florida State fan, Jimbo Fisher is very similar to what's happening with Texas A&M. He kind of just gives up when he knows his time there is done, and that's what it seems like with Texas A&M. I mean, he gave up on Florida State his last year, and it hurt us for about 3 to 4 years after that, just because that one season of Jimbo Fisher, basically just quitting on the team. When it comes to an effort perspective, when it comes to a recruiting perspective, and I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens to Texas A&M, so they may be on fade watch over the next couple of years. But back to this game, Oklahoma State, they only have 3 players in the portal, and none of them are starters. So we're going to see, a good old Oklahoma State team that we have seen all season, who have won games, who aren't that bad, and they have a stud running back named Ollie Gordon. I think they're going to be able to use the run game to open up the pass game. And even though Texas A&M typically is known for having a good defense, most of the guys on the field here are going to be second stringers. So either way, man, I think Oklahoma State should win this game just because when it comes to a roster perspective, they have more guys who have been playing with this program as a starter than Texas A&M will on the field tomorrow. So give me Oklahoma State on the money line. Last but not least, I got to give out a square play here, guys. Raptors versus the Wizards. Let's just take the Raptors on the money line. Let's not overthink this one. The Wizards will be playing the Orlando Magic on Tuesday, so this will be on. They will be on the back end of a back-to-back for the Wizards here. And on the other hand, the Raptors, they haven't played an NBA basketball game since December 23rd, so they're going to be extremely rested for this one. I wouldn't take the spread in this game. I would just take the money line because, look, I could see this one being close, but and with that being said, a lot of these Raptors games have been close, even when they've won. They haven't been good ATS, whereas the Wizards have been, actually covering lately, which is surprising. But I think this rest advantage should mean at least a Raptors W in a spot against a 5-23 Wizards team. I don't think the Wizards are good. I'm going to keep fading them, but just play it safe and take the money line. So that's going to do it. Let's recap this parlay. Leg 1, West Virginia versus North Carolina. Give me West Virginia first half money line. Leg 2, Oklahoma State versus Texas A&M. Give me Oklahoma State money line. Leg 3, Raptors versus Wizards. Give me the Raptors on the money line. Damn, I think this is the longest parlay video I've done. I think it was that Jimbo Fisher rant that I had. I think it made this video a little longer, which is cool though. I remember when I first started making these videos, they were like 3 minutes. I would just say some quick stats, and now I'm talking a little bit. I'm getting a little chatty, which is pretty cool. But if you guys could do me a big favor, my Instagram got hacked. I've been saying it in all my videos. I'm probably gonna give it 2 more weeks of letting you guys know what the situation is with the hacking. My Instagram got hacked. It got deleted. 5 years of work down the drain. So if you guys like this video or got any bit of information that could be useful, if you could just do me a favor and follow me at BradWinsBets with the underscore at the end. I'm trying to grow back up. And I'm going to make sure, if you follow me, I'm going to make sure that it's a worth it for you. I've seen a bunch of Pick Dawgz people follow me so far, and thank you. It actually means a lot. I know it's just social media, Instagram stuff, but this is my passion. My sports handicapper career is basically what I think about 24/7. And, losing all that work was kind of tough on me. But it's okay, though. It's okay. But if you can, man, just give me a follow. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.